I saw nuclear weapons going off over major American cities. I saw foreign troops on American soil. And I saw that for many years, men, weapons, ammunition, tanks, artillery shells, war supplies had been pre-positioned in America. And I saw many warehouses stocked full of weapons and supplies for an invasion of America. I saw what I thought was an asteroid strike that hit the Earth in what looked like Western Canada, and that strike turned the water poisonous for almost all of America. And what I saw was a massive rock going into the Atlantic Ocean, and I reasoned it to be an asteroid, but now that I think about it, it could have been that volcanic mountain at La Palma going into the ocean. I do not really know. What I was shown was a massive rock that was burning on fire, that was hitting the ocean and causing a monster of a tsunami. It caused a massive wall of water to hit the America's east coast, and that wall of water was maybe a mile high or even higher. This wall of water went many miles inland, destroying the entire east coast, and for a time the state of Florida was totally underwater. Jeremiah 51:42, the sea has come upon Babylon, she is covered with the multitude of the waves thereof. Revelation 8:8-11, and the second angel sounded, and as it were a mountain burning with fire was cast into the sea, and a third part of the sea became blood, and a third part of the creatures which were in the sea and had life died, and a third part of the ships were destroyed. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third parts of the rivers and upon the fountains of waters. And the name of the star is called Wormwood. And the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. I saw a mega earthquake on the west coast that caused two other faults to rip wide open, causing another massive tsunami on the west coast. Then these earthquakes caused several major volcanoes to erupt. I saw the New Madrid Fault rupture, which ripped America in half from the Great Lakes down to New Orleans. And at some points this was up to 100 miles wide in some areas. America's heartland was turned into a great sea between two continents. And I saw Yellowstone erupt with a massive eruption. I saw several other volcanoes all erupting at the same time. Then the scene was that I was shown was from above the earth, and I was witnessing all this on the big screen. And then it zoomed down and in close, and I saw civil war in America. I saw Americans shooting and bombing other Americans. Everyone seemed to have gone mad, rioting, looting, burning, much murder in the streets. I saw blood in all the streets of America. I saw bodies piling up everywhere, and no one to remove them. I saw flies everywhere. They filled every home. They were everywhere. And the smell was unbearable. You could smell death of rotting corpses everywhere and in every home. I saw paper money blowing down the street, and no one gave it a thought, as it was worthless paper. Everyone was broke. Money and gold were worthless. The only thing that had any value was food and clean water. Ezekiel 7:19. They shall cast their silver into the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. I saw America in darkness from coast to coast, and it was a total darkness, and then the lights just rolled out across America. America turns dark and cold, and the lights went out all over America, as if an EMP weapon had been used against America. Now when you see photos and video of today of America from space at night, America looks like a brilliant shining jewel, all shining as there are lights everywhere. I saw America go dark and quiet, and I only saw this for a moment, but my impression was that it was from some kind of an attack upon America. I give you Isaiah 47:5. Set thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. Everyone was starving, and the people, they were eating bugs, bark, leaves, grass, as the hunger pains was so great. I saw people cooking and eating other people. I saw parents cooking and eating their children. I saw parents trading their children for a handful of beans and rice. Cannibalism was so rampant that no one gave it a thought, as it had become common and normal. This, I gathered, was in the tribulation, and I've had several dreams about that period of time, and my impression was that this was not off in the distant future, but was near present time. I saw this and much more. My focus has always been on America, as it has sinned the most, and drug or forced other nations into her abominations. But no part of the earth was spared. Every nation, every island, every people, everywhere was touched by this great tribulation.